I am by schizophrenic rhyme infinitist, spitting infinite rhymes into the abyss, my never-ending syllable mix. Some people dislike diagnoses, disagreeably calling them boxes and labels, but I've always found comfort in pre-existing conditions, invasion. I like to know that I'm not pioneering an inexplicable experience, rapping delirious among psychiatric researchers having a job is considered one of the major characteristics of being a high functioning person. Most critically, capitalist society values productivity and its citizens above all else. Raps on the shelf, mount my face begins to melt, and those with severe mental illness are much less likely to be productive in ways considered valuably adding to the cycle of production and profit. Rapid, I spit it. A fictional narrative is considered nonce when it concludes contradictions, but a narrative of trauma is ill-advised to do the same. Raps insane. The line between insanity and mysticism. The line between insanity and mysticism is thin. The thin line between reality and unreality is thin. The liminality as a spiritual concept is all about the porousness of boundaries. Rapid monopoly sloppity. A primary feature of the experience of staying in a psychiatric hospital is that you will not be believed about anything. Corollary to this feature, things will be believed about you that are not at all true. Yes, it's yet but few. On my bedroom wall is a quote attributed to Joan of Arc. I am not afraid. I was born to do this. The best spit this. However, my life unfolds, goes my thinking is how I am meant to live it. However, my life unspools itself. I was created to bear it. Rapping never end it. After all, it is easy to forget that psychiatric diagnoses are human constructs and not handed down from an all-knowing God on stone tablets to have schizophrenia, rap infinity, dementia is the fit and assemblage of symptoms which are listed in a purple book made by humans. Rap in conclusion, sick people, as it turns out, generally stray into alternative medicine, not because they relish the idea of indulging in what others call quackery, but because traditional Western medicine has failed them. Rap a national anthem rhythm for those of us living with severe mental illness. The world is full of cages where we can't be locked in. Rap a spit it when a certain kind of psychic detachment occurs. I retrieve my ribbon, rapping never ending. I tie it around my ankle, razzle dazzle, shizzle my nizzle, bedazzle. I tell myself that should delusion come to call, or hallucinations crop my senses again. Raps in my head, I might be able to wrangle some sense out of the senseless. I tell myself that if I must live with a slippery mind, rhyme after rhyme, all night, I want to know how to tether it to dilute. Yes, I fought your eyes meet, and you may think I'm not, but I'm also a rotten corpse. Sucks to be usurped. In the language of cancer, people describe a thing that invades them so that they can then battle the cancer. No one ever says that a person is cancer or that they have become cancer, but they do say that a person is manic depressive or schizophrenic once those illnesses have taken hold. Let the story be told. When an artist dies, the art that never was is often mourned with as much grief as, if not more grief, than the individual themselves. The individual, after all, is flesh and blood. It's the art that's immortal, with such unpleasant associations tied to the schizophrenias. It is no wonder that I cling to the concept of being high functioning, rapping never ending, as in most marginalized groups, there are those who are considered more socially appropriate than others, rapper forever, and who therefore distance themselves from those so-called inappropriate people. Purple Snapple in part because being perceived as incapable of success. Raps in a mess because of desire to distance oneself from other. Rapper never ender, spitter, a patter, a pitter, a patter, the limes go splatter. Similarly, marginalized people who are thought to be even less capable of success. Raps in a mess, A diagnosis is confident because it provides a framework, a community, a lineage, and if luck is afloat, a treatment, a cure. A diagnosis says that I am crazy, but in a particular way, one that has been experienced and recorded, not just in modern times, all night, but also by the ancient Egyptians who described a condition similar to schizophrenia in the Book of Hearts and attributed psychosis to the dangerous influence of poison in the heart of and utterance. The ancient Egyptians understood. The ancient Egyptians understood the importance of sight and patterns of behaviors, uterus, hysteria, heart, looseness of association. They saw the utility of giving those pattern names and rapper insane. A diagnosis is confident because it provides a framework, a community, a lineage, and if luck is afloat, if luck is afoot, a treatment or cure. A diagnosis says that I am crazy, but in a particular way, one that has been experienced and recorded, not just in modern times. Rhyme after rhyme, I am by schizophrenic rhyme, infinitist, about exorcist, about freestyle list.